not streaming. Time to spot a liar. A liar. A liar. We're gonna have to spot a liar by face expressions like.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen.
That's how we're gonna have to spot a liar
Solid
by
citizen
face
is Nate
expressions.
Wilkie. He called it in.
I'm a liar.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered
Do we have
to
an owner for the
Adrian
car?
Black, just
Fuck.
north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll
We'll
keep
take a look
Mr.
around.
Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the
Imagine,
restless
imagine
type.
they lie like this, but don't make them wait too long. That'd be funny.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir? How's the world?
As long as I want, officer.
Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Hold up, now hold up. Music's a little too loud. There you go.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Bloody mess. What a bloody Mary.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Looks like he exploded in there. I think he just parked his car and exploded. That's what it looks like to me.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Stenzel. What do we got here? Let's see. What do we got here? I'm the detective now.
I've got fingers. How about $5 a month? How bad is it?
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I don't think so.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig
Live
yesterday?
fog. Yeah, it looks like someone just exploded in here, bro.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the
Name's name Wilkie. I'm not lying. I'm not
Saw
lying.
it just sitting there.
I'm not lying.
Strange place to be parking your car.
Strange place.
Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood.
And then I
So
saw
I
the
called the
blood.
police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and recognized
Liar!
the shortcut.
Liar. What did he say though? Damn, I didn't even hear him. Fuck. I forgot what he said. Oh, I have to look at his face, huh? Oh, I can look at the script? Mind if I ask what you're doing here? Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch, and I reckoned I'd take a shortcut. I don't know, man. You reckoned he'd take a shortcut? Doubt.
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Damn, I think I said it wrong. Fuck.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I don't know, his tone of voice. He's telling a lie. Liar!
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
No, look at him. You accusing me of something, mister? Bruh. Liar.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet.
Maybe.
Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there.
Death
Not
sentence.
even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Truther.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
I'm
Thank you for your
hungry.
help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Why not, huh?
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head
We're
over.
going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah. We can't take his car? Imagine we could take that bloody car. Damn, my detective partner over here is already leaving me.
You can drive. And
Yeah,
where exactly are we
You can
going?
drive. I ain't trying to drive. Get your ass here. Hell, I'm shotgun, bitch.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, I'm lazy right now. I ain't trying to drive nowhere. That's cool. It skips the destination. That's what's up. We're going to Mrs. Robinson's house now. I don't know. I don't like that front yard. I don't like the way it's looking at me. It's kind of sketchy already. She did it. Let's just arrest her now, bro.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
If I
You
slap
talk
her in
to
the face
Phelps.
and just arrest
I'm
her
not good
straight
at this
up.
shoulder to cry on stuff.
Hurry up. If you take longer than that, you did it. She's
LAPD,
bald. She
Mrs.
did it.
Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room.
She's already crying. See, I'm good at this.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
Let's see.
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
She's trying to flirt with me. If anything, that's what I caught.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
I'll fucking tell her what's up later. That's all I got. She said, anything, officer, anything.
Incidental.
Where's her toys at? I know she got them around here. Mrs. Robinson, can you tell me where your toys is? Is it right here? Is this what
Doesn't
she
look like
used?
anything.
There's blood on this, Mrs. Robinson. I already touched that toy. Mrs. Robinson, can you turn down that music? Stop looking at me like that, Mrs. Robinson. I know you're checking me out. Well, later on, we'll get it on.
Have a good look
Newspaper write
around.
the story on the events
Gotta be
which
something
may or
in
may
here to
not
go
be
on.
related to you. Like, the fuck?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
What the hell's this?
So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Mine isn't.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
He's lying. He lied to me. He's not calming my nerves. Well, he's not calming his nerves.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasionally,
Is he rhyming?
laugh. Times that made you smile.
It's kind of still lagging. The fuck? There you go. Insta heat. There it is.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
I don't know, man. I'm not liking the feeling of this. Mrs. Robinson did something. What the fuck is that? Fake flowers? What does that mean?
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
You got me fixing a pipe now?
That looks wrong. Doesn't go there.
That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
That's where the pipe goes.
The pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Seems irrelevant.
I want to smell her undies. Where are her undies at? Go to their room. I want to go to their room. Condoms.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? This must be Adrian's. To my Adrian.
Oh, damn, this fucker's cheating. He faked his death. I just noticed that wasn't the girl on his wallet. Holy shit. The same wife he has, pretty much.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
How does the wife not find out about this? Fucking idiot. Already get that.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Time to tell you the truth, miss.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I can't go back no more, huh?
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Liar!
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone.
She was finger blasting her
Adrian's dinner
shit.
waited, but he never came home.
That's how you know she was home.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Liar!
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Stop, we're here.
I said to stay there? What the fuck?
He's good looking for a policeman.
Shoot, I had to stay there? I didn't even know that. God damn, bro. I don't even know what to do anymore. See what I mean? What exactly am I looking for here?
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. Operator, give me R&I.
Operator.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Fuck. I knocked the fuck out. See, this game is fucking... She got me fucking not even knowing what the fuck to do, bro. What do I have to do again? What do I have to do? I don't know. This game's alright, but... I don't know, man. I have to have the patience for it or some shit. And I don't. Fuck. Why is it... I already carried the... Why does it keep... Oh, there you go.
Optimistic, Cole. Maybe if... No. Doesn't tell me anything. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, what the fuck? What I have to do? No, I don't know. I don't think I can play this game. What acting? I'm not acting. I'm trying to give it like my best of the best, but it is a good game though. It's just I just can't. It's not my... I don't know. It's just I just suck at it. I suck. I deadass just suck at this game. Get out of my way, dude. Come on, get out of my way.
Don't think this is anything.
Nah, you see, I feel like a whack cheater now if I do that.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I should be able to detectify it.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I got one of them wrong? Finally done here, right?
You're behind the wheel.
So where you want to go?
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
What's the special with the door?
What now?
Ask the
Looking for
barkeep.
someone?
He'll know all the regulars.
You want a tip?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Frank Morgan? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
You're lying.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard? Quiet drink on his own anymore.
What?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
How the fuck am I supposed
You
to
want my
know?
opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
How is he doing it already? Look, he's already going there. We just saw the cops and he doesn't see them. Oh my god.
sure left his drink in a hurry. Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Fuck that shit.
You want my opinion?
I need something fast. I need something. It's a good game. I'll have patience for it one day. Makes me want to play Mafia. Damn, why do I not have the patience for that games like that, man? Fuck. That sucks. Did I erase Grand Theft Auto, man? The fuck is it at? Why do I have that song stuck in my head, bro? Oh, this is an old school banger.
In other words, District 9 is one hell of a movie, and that's quite an achievement. Not only because movie making is difficult, but also because this is the most difficult kind of movie you can make. Sci-fi.
No.
See, the
This
reason
movie was
sci-fi
supposed to
is
be
tough
Halo,
is
you know
because it
that?
involves building a new world on top of our own, which means having to spend extra time establishing the special rules and information of this world.
I can just show you a little bit how it works.
Like the first act here, it should be a big mess. This should be at least a 5-hour film. Oh, there's aliens and their ship's control cabin is missing and they've been in this slum for 20 years and they love cat food and people hate them now and there are gangs who want their weapons even though humans can't use them.
Interacts exclusively with their DNA.
And there's alien baby factories and fuel 2 decades in the making that mutates you somehow and so on, so on, so on. It's an overload of stuff that must be separately explained, which comes with a few usual world building problems. We feel like we're watching a school lecture, so we get bored. We don't understand what we see, so we're not invested in it. We have no idea what's going on, so we get lost and frustrated. And yet, none of these usual sci-fi problems affect District 9. It's way under 2 hours long and works amazingly. But how? Well, by circumventing the usual burden that comes with world building.
That's too
So
easy.
Today, let's go through District 9 to see how it does that, how it manages to play with a new world without falling victim to its rules and information. Here's how to world build without crumbling under the world's weight.
What are you doing with these television sets here? Talk to them or you want to talk to me? Okay guys, thanks very much. Yeah, no, he had
Yo, I remember there was this website where whatever you draw, you can make it come to life.
Firstly, the reason information
I know this is
never
random,
becomes
but
boring here is because
I've been
it's
wanting to check it
established
out.
under the pressure of something else. It's a secondary supplement to what we're doing right now. In the beginning, for example, there is a lot of information like I mentioned, but instead of the information being delivered on its own, it's born on the side of our current urgent problem and objective. The alien issue has got out of control.
One bystander was hurt.
So Vickis must lead an eviction team to get the aliens out of the slum before they realize what's happening. Now.
That we give the aliens 24 hours notice of our right to evict. Today, You will serve these notices.
And now, all the information and world building that happens as part of the eviction mission. We learn about this company and Vickers and his home life as he's prepping for the mission. We learn about human-alien tension and its reasons as Vickers' convoy enters the slum through the gates and protests. We learn about the aliens' brute physicality and obsession with cat food as we encounter them.
Don't shoot, man! You're gonna turn it into a war zone! What is that? Is it tickets? It's cat food, I just distract them!
We learn about poverty and gang culture in the slum as we see signs of it. We learn about alien weapons and their incompatibility with humans as we make a bus to uncover them. In other words, we don't get overwhelmed
I recently
or
sent
bored
it,
by the
man. Well,
information
fuck, that
because
sucks.
our
I
minds
can't.
are preoccupied with what we're currently doing.
In menu, we are here to serve eviction notices.
Yes, this scene is pure exposition to establish the alien fuel, but it doesn't feel like it because Vickers is right outside coming in to serve the eviction notice. No, it doesn't make sense how the aliens understand the humans and the humans the aliens, but we don't really notice because our attention is elsewhere. And in this manner, the movie always has some time-sensitive objective or situation going on to distract audiences from the fact that they're being spoon-fed the rules and information of this world. Whereas the first act has a clock of the time of day, the second act is about another kind of clock, the time of the infection that begins to change Vickers' body. Again, we learn a bunch of new stuff about humans eating aliens because they believe it can give them their strength, about governments looking for any way to use the alien weaponry, but more and more. But again, we don't really notice that we're learning because it's happening on the side of and in relation to Vickers' transformation. That's what we're preoccupied by the fact that his body is changing by the hour.
That means the nerves have fused.
Basically, Vickers escapes the government's laboratory and becomes the most wanted fugitive in the world because he represents billions of dollars in biotech. And in order to go home, he needs to find a cure to reverse the infection, to which everything else is secondary. Oh, when we learn more about the alien ship and the last command cabin and how the fuel can reactivate it all,
What is he saying about the fuel? He says, are you trying to start this?
it's like, okay, what matters is that that's the way to reverse the infection, and we need to reverse it right f***ing now.
That's not helping, man.
My point is that information gets hidden by the time-sensitive pressure of what must currently be done. Lectures don't feel like lectures when they're about a real-time situation in need of solution. Information doesn't weigh heavy when it plays a supporting role in an ongoing mission. Nonsense doesn't stand out when it's secondary to what needs to be accomplished right now.
A cat food, you know? But of course, it's not your house, eh? We need you to sign this.
In this way, don't just invent the rules of your world and spoon-feed them to the audience in a vacuum. Instead, create them alongside something to make the audience think that they need and want to be fed. Figure out what the hero must urgently do and then weave the world building in as part of accomplishing that. To take the alien language as one more example, For example, don't introduce it on its own. Don't establish it through characters just talking about it. Like, oh, the aliens have their own language. Here's a breakdown of how I spent 15 years to learn it. That's a lesson. Nobody has time for that. No, establish the language aspect as a smaller part of what's going on. The hero must go evict the aliens today before they realize it's happening. Problems of the old one, which we covered here a couple years ago, there has been a lot of improving done. For example, one of the central issues with the original movie was how it straight up degraded already established characters by forcibly squeezing them into the mold it wanted to portray. Like having Batman attack Deadshot when he's with his daughter, even though that in her eyes basically makes Batman a mirror image of the guy in an alley that took away his parents.
I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Or like having the Joker just openly hang out at nightclubs and dress like he's about to head off to star in a Skrillex music video about purple Lamborghinis, which of course he did.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
And the way the new film avoids this degradation issue is simply by not resorting to the forcible use of established icons and instead using lesser known characters it can build an identity for itself. The initial squad of characters in the opening are treated very badly and disrespectfully, but at the end of the day it doesn't really matter because this is the first time 99% of audiences have even heard of most of them.
TDK is the detachable kid?
Who? I mean, the only exception being maybe Harley Quinn, who for some reason Warner's is determined to portray as a dum-dum acting on impulse as opposed to purposeful intention. But at this point, I guess it just comes down to personal preference. If you prefer Harley to be less of a smart wolf disguised as a dumb sheep who uses her wits and special set of skills to commit realistic actions, and more of an unrealistically overpowered idiot who can inexplicably turn into an invulnerable John Wick, for example, fair enough.
You're having a laugh.
What?
He does exactly what I do.
But so essentially, in style of this first example, let's contrast the new Suicide Squad to the rest of the key problems of the original, to not only see how exactly it improves on them, but also to hopefully in the process learn a couple useful tips about how to make a movie that is less like this and more like this. Oh, and also, even though I'm not continuing the one DC disaster scene playlisting here, I do want to once again encourage people asking about it to start making videos about movies anyway, if that's what you're interested in. But I'll touch more on that after we first get some perspective. The first key problem with the original Suicide Squad was the lack of a consistent point of view, which in terms of things like tone and emotion essentially turned this movie into multiple different ones.